Hey, it's Josh at Unique Training. I wanted to do a little video today to address some things I've been seeing online from various influencers and other health and fitness professionals talking about when should we be stretching. There were some research articles out there that talked about stretching after the workout, and that we shouldn't be stretching before the workout because our muscles aren't properly warm. I will agree with that point. I don't agree with we should only stretch after the workout. And let me explain why. There's a reason why we stretch. Most people have muscular imbalance. That means we have contrary muscles, right? So quads and hamstrings and biceps and triceps, they do opposite things. And your anterior delt, posterior delt, they do different things, right? They pull things different ways. And when we have imbalance, we have muscles that are overactive and we have muscles that are underactive. Our stretching should be addressing overactive muscles or muscles that we previously engaged through resistance training. I don't agree with the only stretching after, because with overactive muscles due to muscular imbalance, you should be focusing on a flexibility training protocol that is geared towards the overactive muscles that are causing the imbalance. Most people have imbalances. Lower cross syndrome, upper cross syndrome, you guys can look those things up. Or you can just hit me up and we can do an assessment and I'll figure out what you got going on. Now, the issue becomes, are my muscles properly warmed up? It depends on what you've done throughout the day. Most of you are sitting at desks, not doing much. You should do a warm up before you start your flexibility training protocol or your stretching. So 3 to 5 minute warm up, get the muscles warmed up. Then we get into our flexibility training protocol, which starts with foam roller. Okay. Now this is another thing I wanted to address. We are not pizza dough. We are not bakers. We are not rolling out fast on this thing. This thing is meant to move slow and controlled along the length of the full length of the muscle. And we're moving about an inch a second, right? So we're not getting on this thing and rocking back and forth and just rolling over it real fast, okay? We are taking our time. We are moving along the length of the muscle. And we're looking for points of pressure. This is properly referred to is self-myofascial release. We're finding adhesions in the fascia tissue. And what we're doing is when we find those points of pressure and those adhesions, we hang out on them for 30 seconds. What it does is it stimulates the Golgi tendon organ in the muscle, which deals with tension in the muscle. And what it does is we send a signal saying, hey, we've got an adhesion here, there's tension here, we need the muscle to relax at this point, okay? So take your time with this, move slow, okay? This should take time. Going through your flexibility training protocol is just as important as doing resistance training, especially when you have muscular imbalance. And we can do this before the resistance training, as long as our bodies are warmed up. Your static stretching that you will do after using the foam roller, or active stretching or dynamic stretching, it's gonna our static stretching, we're doing 30-second holds to activate the muscle spindles, which deal with the length of the muscle. Tells the muscle, hey, it's not in the right length, we need to get into the right length. So tension, and then static stretching for length, right? To get overactive muscles in the proper length. And through resistance training, we cause damage to muscles that are underactive. And we need to make sure that they don't get too tight too. So that's why we provide flexibility training protocol for those muscles that we previously worked if they're sore and we're feeling those workouts, which you should. We can address the muscles worked through resistance training after the workout through stretching. So yes, we can do before and we can do after. But I had an issue with a lot of people on Instagram and Facebook talking about, oh, you shouldn't be stretching before your workouts. Yes, you should. We should be addressing overactive muscles before the workouts, after our warm-up. Okay, so I just want to do a video about that, talk about that a little bit. Hopefully that helps some of you that maybe have run into this online and seen people talking about this. Yes, we can do stretching beforehand. We have to figure out what are we talking about, and these research articles that are telling us information, what did they look at, right? So we have to make sure that the information that we're getting is properly related to what we're working with, right? So muscular imbalance, we're dealing with all those overactive muscles through flexibility training protocol, which includes your stretching, right? If you have any questions, you can message me and I'll get back to you. All right, thanks for taking time to watch this, and I'll try to get some more videos going again. All right, thanks.